what kind of advice did he give you when you first met him? And this is like when you didn't knew much about real estate, you just saw his lifestyle and you got
Right,
inspired.
right.
So
So yes,
what
this is what,
what advice
yes.
did he give you?
I kind of like to, so I kind of like to view LaShawn as like my life coach and then Greg as like my real estate coach. Because I'll get into why Greg is like that in a bit. But for LaShawn, what really kind of connected with me is because, with me being my age, I don't know that much. And with him being his age, I'm pretty much cheating time by learning what someone else who is double my age has already been through, gone through, did that, done that. So we don't really talk too much number wise about real estate, but we talk more about life itself. Like him telling me that there's thousands of people like me that come up to him like, hey, how do you do this? How do you? But then none of them actually go through with it. None of them actually take anything seriously. None of them actually make that leap. And not to like get on a sidetrack or anything like that, but LaShawn is the same skin color as me. And it was crazy to me that most African Americans don't they're not even homeowners at all. Versus, a lot of people, I think it's like 75%, I can't remember the exact number, who live paycheck to paycheck. But there's even an increased number for us African Americans. So just being able to bond on that level and kind of see why people are the way they are, that's kind of like a real eye opener. Because I thought it was kind of me just thinking in my head, why is it like this? Why is it like that? And it was him kind of confirming that, yes, it is that way. Yes, things are like this. Yes, people are like this, and it's crazy to me that people are like that who kind of just live paycheck to paycheck. They're not worried about their end goal. They're not, wanting to grow my empire and better myself. That's for me. But the whole main bigger picture of this is for when I'm gone, when Eli's not here, and I can actually live. I built a legacy for my family. So, hopefully they don't have to go through what I did. I'm leaving something behind because in the end, that's kind of, the best and the biggest thing you can do is, leave an empire, leave some type of financial, what's the word? Generational wealth for your
Yep.
family. So that's kind of what me and LaShawn always touch upon is kind of the basics. Well, not basics, the behind the scenes of real estate, the push, the drive, the why to the whole thing. And with Greg, Greg does anything and everything with his property. He's shown me all the how to do all the we don't talk at all about how I just said with me and LaShawn about the whole life aspect, driving the why. We're just straight boots to the ground, working,
Numbers.
moving, pushing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Greg is the complete opposite. We're straight boots to the ground, move this, hang up that, push that. We're every time I'm with him, I'm sweating down into my head, down into my boots because I'm just helping him out with work. He doesn't hire he has his own team. He's gotten to the point where he doesn't hire out anyone no more. He has his own crew. He just goes in and does the work himself with his crew in. So I've been able to see literally every single thing imaginable that I could possibly even do with a property. Moving registers around, moving a heat sink from one spot, to the other. It's crazy. I didn't even know that you can do that yourself. Well, obviously, pulling the right permits and stuff like that. But I always thought, that there's stuff that had to hire out. There's a lot of stuff that I probably would have hired out and lost a lot of money if I wasn't with Greg and I just learned and just did it myself. For example, like the floors in my house that is bought, they're completely shot. And I thought I was gonna have to, get new vinyl over it or something like that. But no, I just used his drum sander that he let me borrow, which would have cost me like probably a couple $1,000, considering that just for a week, it's like $600 to rent one of those big drum sanders. So he let me use it for like 2 months where I spent sanding down the floors, putting down polyurethane and stuff like that, which I would have spent thousands of dollars if I just didn't know how, have the resources in order to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Those that networking and that having your own team, having your own tools kind of help. But that's again kind of backup.